Good evening. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about sleep deprivation. It can be something as simple as my kids kept me up all night, or there was one in the bed that wouldn't let me sleep, or it can be something that's more serious, something that's chronic, and something that can cause health issues. I'm going to talk to you about these individual issues and how serious they can become if you don't take care of them. A lot of people feel like they can just ignore it, they'll get back on schedule, they'll figure it out, and oftentimes they don't. You see, I've suffered from sleep deprivation on more than one occasion. Sometimes it was those kids in those beds. Sometimes it was a little foot stuck in my rib. But later on it became something more serious, and it became a symptom of other problems that I was having and health issues that I needed to figure out. I'm going to tell you what can cause sleep deprivation, the warning signs, and what effects it can have on you. And after we've gone all over that, we'll discuss about what you can do to fix it. There are several things that can cause sleep deprivation. Some of them are simple, and some of them are more complex. Some of the things that can cause sleep deprivation is stress. We all have stress in varying degrees of one kind or another. Stress due to school, stress due to work, working too many hours so you have less time for sleep. People that work shift work often suffer from insomnia, sleep issues, and schedule issues. And school has its own stresses with grades and homework and projects, deadlines, and things like that. Overall, poor sleeping habits can also cause problems. Intentionally staying up late, whether it's to study for that homework or it's to party. And then on the other side of that, you're sleeping all day. Once we sleep all day, then we get ourselves off of our sleeping schedule, and then once again, we're having sleeping problems. Not sleeping through the night and interrupting your sleep will also cause sleep deprivation and health issues. Things such as frequent urination, restless legs, pain and discomfort, all of those can cause sleep issues. Medical issues can also cause sleep deprivation, and that's something that we discuss later on. You can have sleep deprivation as a symptom, not a problem of its own. The effects of sleep deprivation are varied, but here are just a few. Over time, it can cause chronic problems, such as cardiovascular issues, arrhythmias, high blood pressure, and even diabetes, all from not getting enough rest on a regular basis. Not getting enough sleep regularly will also age you. So maybe not the first 2 or 3 nights, but eventually over time, if you continue to not sleep and you don't change your habits, your body will start to show that in a physical way. You'll develop aches and pains. You will have dull skin, red puffy eyes, and black circles, just to name a few. Losing sleep can also make you lose your libido, boys. So y'all need to be paying attention to your sleep cycle. It can change your desires, your wants, and your performance. Another issue is weight gain over time. So what happens is it's not all of a sudden, it's not all at once. When we are tired, we often make poor food choices. We will also choose fast foods and easy junk foods over things that are nutritional because those take time to work. Often we're eating sugary and caffeine things to help us stay awake, to keep our energy, and to keep moving. Continued lack of sleep can also lead to depression and anxiety. You will start off feeling helpless, frustrated, and overwhelmed, and that's just after 1 or 2 nights of not sleeping well. These will increase after several days, and your level of depression will also continue to increase. As you keep going on, that level of depression is harder and harder to pull out of, and it continues to be harder and harder to pull out of. Eventually, studies show that people diagnosed with insomnia, which is people that continue to not sleep. So I'm not talking it's hard to get to sleep or it's hard to stay asleep. Insomnia is I can't sleep, I haven't slept, I'm not gonna sleep. Those people are 5 times more likely to be diagnosed with depression and or anxiety. It has been proven time and time again that lack of sleep makes it hard to think. That's why we tell children that they need a good night's sleep before tests. We tell adults that they need to study before their SATs or their entrance exams. We tell them that before a big interview, get a good night's sleep and eat a good breakfast, because it does make it harder to think. Work and school become increasingly difficult and things start to suffer. Then you will notice decrease in attention span, mental alertness, concentration, thinking, and even basic communication skills. Now that we know lack of sleep is bad for us, let's discuss how we can fix these issues. If your issue is mild or short term, you can add exercise to your daily routine. A simple 20 to 30 minute routine, 5 to 6 hours before bed, can help. Avoid things that have large amounts of sugar because those keep you awake and alert. Avoid things that have caffeine, nicotine, or alcohol in them because those also can contribute to not being able to sleep at night. And it's been proven that if you quit smoking, that can also increase your sleeping patterns and help you stay on schedule. When sleep deprivation becomes commonplace or it's ongoing, you'll have to try things a little more, not necessarily severe, but a little more heavier. Things that are going to take more time, more energy, and that are long-term. Such as sticking to your schedule, waking up and going to sleep at the same time every day, even on a weekend, a holiday, or a vacation. Keeping your room at a good, comfortable temperature. If you're too hot or too cold, it will disrupt your sleep. Even if it doesn't wake you up, you don't sleep as well. Waking up with the sun can help naturally reset your sleep pattern, which is why people that work shift work can have trouble. When you still struggle to sleep, read a book, draw, or even color. Do not turn on your electronic devices. When sleep still continues to elude you, it is time to seek medical help. You could have a condition called sleep apnea that would require a sleep study and a CPAP machine to help you. Sometimes medication can help get you back on track. Sometimes they're short-term, sometimes they're long-term. Sleep disorders are often just symptoms of other health issues, and finding out those health issues can actually help you with your other things. As you can see, missing a few hours of sleep here and there will affect you, but it's not life-threatening. It can be fixed, it can be managed, it can be prevented. However, if you continue with your sleep issues, these things can be life-altering and even life-threatening. We discussed the cause, effects, and how you can fix these issues. Now that you have more information, you can fight back your sleep deprivation. You can fix it. You can prevent it. Thank you for listening today, and I hope that this information helps those of you that suffer from sleep deprivation.